Today, I'm coming to you with my 5 biggest regrets from my first year in the real estate business. So if you're anything like me, you want to learn from other people's mistakes, or in my case, the regrets. Hopefully this video can help you move your business forward in a way that's right for you, whatever that might be. I'm Marcie Billen. I am a real estate agent with Keller Mulinix in Oklahoma. American entrepreneurship really revolves around this hustle and grind. It's designed to keep our wheels spinning. So these 5 biggest regrets kept me in a kind of hustle that wasn't good for my mental health or my well-being, or ultimately my business. My first regret is really not leaning into learning how to execute my goals that I set for myself. So my first full year in real estate was 2017. And at that point, I had been around real estate for a couple of years. So I was actually a property manager before I was a real estate agent. Well, before I bought and sold as a real estate agent. However, even like being around real estate in general, I really didn't understand what like production meant or units meant, or like, what it really took to sell a house. Like I really did not understand that part of it. So that first year I made a goal that we would sell 48 units or 48 houses, which is a lot. I knew that people had done that in their first year. And I know maybe some of you are actually selling 48 houses in your first year, and that's amazing. However, I definitely did not sell 48 houses my first year of business, and it took quite a few years, I think 4 or 5, before I actually did hit that goal of 48 houses in 1 year. So I was pretty down on myself for not hitting that goal back then. But I really didn't fully understand how to execute my goals, and that's something that now I understand so much better. So back then, if I would have leaned into really understanding what I had to do in order to get a lead, to get them to convert, and to get them to close on a house, like I didn't really understand that. I didn't lean into what it meant to convert leads, how many I needed, and of course, really honing in on my scripts. There are so many resources out there about this. Like it's pretty easy to find the information, but it's just a lot of effort. So I wish I would have put that effort in starting then instead of a couple years later when I actually did it. I finally found a really great therapist that was very helpful in 2020. And before that, I just didn't focus on it. And what they don't tell you getting into a business or real estate as a business is that your business grows to the extent that you do. So personal growth is really the only thing that helps your business grow. It's really the only thing. Okay, so I had to open the closet door for the cat because she just cannot handle shut doors. So if you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. So if I would have had a therapist in that first year, I think I could have grown so much faster and been so much more healthy, mentally especially. It's so important to me to go to therapy. So I go twice a month right now. And it's one of the most helpful things for my business because it just keeps me in a space where I can keep moving forward. So this may be something that you might want to try. My third regret is that I didn't start making videos sooner. Now, I did start making videos in my first year of real estate, but I didn't have a plan behind it. I didn't shoot that many, and I was very haphazard in where I posted them. Videos are by far my favorite way to communicate at this point, and I also think they give me so much confidence and help me actually speak to people in person and not just on video. So of course I make these videos for you, but I also have a ton of real estate videos. That's how a lot of clients end up contacting me. And I just don't feel as stupid anymore, like talking to people in person. Like I know how to communicate with them because I talk to my video camera all the time. I really wonder where I'd be if I had started making consistent videos that first year in real estate. I also really regret not scheduling time off in that first year of real estate. Now, let me be clear. I took a ton of vacation, actually, that first year. We traveled for more than a month our first year in real estate. However, what I mean is like time during the week that I did not take off. So right now in our business, after being in business for more than 5 years, I schedule afternoons, full days off during the week or on the weekends where I plan what I'm gonna do, something that helps me really fill my bucket, if you want to use those words, or make me feel like myself and have fun so that I'm not just working all the time. But that first year in real estate, I worked constantly. I did not take time off. That first year in real estate, I think if I would have had more time to think about my business and to think about the things that I wanted to accomplish, I'd be a lot farther ahead now than I am. Mike Michalowicz talks about this in his book, Run Like Clockwork. If you need the book, I'll link it below for you. But he references this great quote by Tim Creeder that Tim Creeder wrote an article called The Busy Trap for the Times, and this is what the quote says. The space and quiet that idleness provides is a necessary condition for standing back from life and seeing it whole, for making unexpected connections and waiting for the wild summer lightning strikes of inspiration. It is paradoxically necessary to getting any work done. I hope you've enjoyed this video so far. If you have, will you hit the like button and the subscribe button? That would be fantastic. So the last regret that I have is all about finances. Now let me be clear. I am a saver, so I like saving money, not spending money. So that first year in real estate, I wasn't like blowing all of our commission checks, but what we were doing was putting it into one big account, one big business account. And then that's where we paid everything from: ourselves, the expenses, taxes, everything. And I just didn't know where my money was going or how much of it I had. So now I do something totally different with my money. So now we have this system called Profit First that we use for our business. And this has been a total life changer for us. This is a system that I put in place in 2019. And I just can't help but think like what would have happened if I would have put it in place in our first year in 2017. I think that we would have been so much further along in our goals for our business and our lives. But my next video is all about Profit First and how it works for us. So please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell so you don't miss that video. I'll see you next time.